Osprey, name is Steve Corbett. We're leaving Gloucester, Mass. We're right here at lovely Beacon Marine Basin, and we're gonna go looking for some tuna fish on the surface. Harpooning.
Harpooning?
Electric harpooning. Yep.
Electric harpooning.
We got a lot of eyes with us, so we should be able to see something. All these eyes.
All these eyes. And what's this little thing up there? Well, who's up there hanging out? You know, I mean, do you need like 3 or 4 sets of eyes when you're fishing this type of this character in the ocean?
You know, it's, 4 sets of eyes are good, but 4 heads see nothing. So
really?
Yeah, that's very important to know.
So now you stab these fish and then you electrocute the friggin' things?
You guys press the button. If we're lucky enough to get one, we press the button. And they'll die within a couple seconds.
Now, does it cook them? I mean, because you want.
Sometimes it can if you hit them in the wrong spot. It could kind of ruin some meat, but most of the time it doesn't.
Right, because I mean, people like it as sushi, right? Yeah. I mean, that's what they'll do. I mean, that's what the big environment is now, and like it's like the trendy thing to do these days.
That's right.
Is eat the sashimi and all that stuff, the maki rolls and everything.
Anything that gets happened to get burned by the harpoon, they'll cut it out.
They'll cut it out.
They'll go around it.
But bottom line, if you don't get the fish, no one gets the sushi.
That's right.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody's got to eat, so we're going to try to get one.
There you go, brother. All right. All right, Stevie, so tell me, we're going out there right now. We were talking a little bit earlier about this tuna fishing and stuff like that. What's the percentile of the people that are out there that fish tuna the way that you do?
It's probably like 5%.
Yeah? 5%?
Yeah, maybe 5%. A lot of people put the stuff on and off like I do. They put it on for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Okay,
then they go rod and reeling like I do.
They go rod and reeling. Oh, they get striper at that time, or what do they do? What do they fish then?
Tuna rod and reel for tuna.
Tuna rod with the tuner. Okay, all right. And we were talking about like going out there for the day, and we talk about price of tuna at what? How much do they pay you per pound?
A lousy fish is about $6. And
yeah.
A really good one can be up to the mid-20s.
Really?
Sometimes higher, but pretty rare.
But sometimes, I mean, you'll go out there and spend all day out there, right? You're going to spend gas, money, time.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit addicted to it.
You got to be a little addicted.
You got to be a little addicted.
Explore that word addicted. So, like, you're going to have no life, no family, you're going to live out there with the fish?
Well, if you really want to catch a lot, that'd be a good bet.
That'd be a good bet.
In other words, you got to get lucky every time you go.
Right, because, I mean, you're going out all the time, and you're spending money, like you said, on gas and everything else,
I've been, 7 times, and I've only had 2 days where we could actually throw the pole.
Right.
So,
wow.
You need perfect weather for this. The nice thing is about this, you can leave the dock late.
Yeah.
The fish eat in the morning, and in the afternoon they get up and they run.
Oh, I gotcha.
So we let them eat in the morning, then we go out and get out around 12 o'clock.
And how do you see the fish? Like we were talking about a lot of eyes on the fish. How do you notice this fish out there?
Well, they're hard to see sometimes. You need there's some guys who are just really, really good at it. They got 20 years doing this. You just end up learning what it looks like.
Yeah. So the ripples in the water, you look for like almost like a boat went through. You might see a little fin or like little things, not big things. And when you're on an ocean like this, it's almost like looking for a needle in a haystack. I mean, I hate to sound trite, but
yeah, it kind of is. You got to get to an area where there's bait.
Okay.
Where they're eating. That narrows down the gap. So if you get to a place where they're eating, and the weather's right, they could get up and start sunning.
Okay, so you're saying that by having the right tools, the fish finders, the right tools to hunt them with, and everything, your head's in your... Oh, so what are we doing now, Stevie?
Flip that and the drag's engaged. You set the hook.
Okay.
Stay there. Okay,
so when we use balloons, you're using balloons on this too, right, brother?
You're gonna punch him in the balloon knot.
This one we're gonna drop.
Great, it's on film.
Maybe we'll put pollock on this one.
All right. So you use the balloons and you use the bait you got over here as the fish that you caught earlier.
To get the big fish.
There you go. Take the little fish, you put it on the hook, and you get the big fish.
That's right.
Ah, man, a lot of movement going on this boat right now. It's a frenzy. So he's got these balloons out there, and I guess that works like a giant bobber. So when the striper hits it, takes the balloon under. Now, have you ever seen a striper take a balloon underwater?
Yep.
Oh, never.
Never? What happens if it had 3 balloons, like in Jaws when they said, if you can't get three barrels under the water?
Barrels you can't.
You need a bigger boat.
And this is right where it was filmed, I mean,
it's like we need a bigger boat, Chief.
A bigger boat. Oh, even Sid came out to see what's going on. Jeez.
It's still a little quiet.
He's in there hiding by the heater, It gets a little cold out here. you know? Yeah, what a mess. That Benny over there piping on a cigar or something. Look at this. This is like Bassmasters, but real. We got a swimmer. So they caught the bait fish. Now they catch the big fish.